hypothetically, what if I can't exactly pay? Do I just need to wash dishes or something?
Can't pay, you say? Well then. Die, freeloader!
Crap!
Stop him! He ate without paying!
I think I lost him. But I need to hide. Oh, in there! Oh my God. Are you okay? I'm so sorry.
Help! This young man was trying to rob me!
What? No, it was just an accident.
And he tried to grab my buttocks. I know I'm a beautiful goddess, but how dare you?
What? Whoa!
That's disgusting. What pervert?
Now hold on. Can't we talk about this?
What kind of sick pervert preys on innocent old women? You should be ashamed of yourself. Didn't your mother ever teach you blah, 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 blah?
Why are you all just believing her? You all saw what happened.
Clarabelle's right. Get him.
Yikes! Did I miss something? I don't think everyone in town was this crazy yesterday. Gotta find a better place to hide. I should be safe in here. Some birthday this turned out to be. This has to be the worst day of my life. I mean, this has to be a test, right? Everything that happened is part of some crazy prank. They wouldn't really kick me out, right? I can't believe they would kick me out like that. Jeez, some friends those guys turned out to be. Maybe I could go home and reason with my parents. I'd have to get a real job then. Dang it. I want to be an adventurer! Oh, who am I kidding? I was never going to be an adventurer. I was stupid for even thinking that. Stupid. I guess this is my life now. And I can't believe that... What in the world? How is it getting dark so fast? Well, at least I can start a fire here. I guess this is home. At least for tonight. Oh, better save. Oh, crap. I'm gonna freeze out here. I better get more wood. Wait. Was that path always there before? Whoa! What is this place? Book.
doing?
Who said that?
Put me down this instant!
Oh, no way.
All right, we might as well get it started. Hello, hello. All right, as the title suggests, this is take two. So yesterday I was trying to do a stream, ran into some technical difficulties. Basically, the internet was having a shit fit. I think I have it resolved. The short version is I have a wireless setup just due to how my rental house is set up. So I'm taking advantage of the fact that there's nobody here, and I'm running a long-ass Ethernet cable through my house to my router, and so far, it seems good. I'll keep an eye on it, and we'll see, and hopefully we don't have any more annoying internet drops. But yesterday wasn't a total bust. I did do a little bit of work off-stream. You see I've already got Blender open, so I'll show, I made some slight tweaks to the composition. This is the background for my animation series, Almost Like Adventures, based on JRPGs, blah, blah, blah. Really all I did for this was, well, yesterday I tweaked the camera a little bit, and here I made some adjustments to the Tome of Tales. That's actually in another file. I'll show that real quick. Or actually, I can just show it in GIMP. All I did was just adjust the textures. It wasn't looking quite right, and I literally just took an image of the tome and lined it up, and then made changes to the color of the texture to make it match more with the original artwork. So I think it looks much better. I'm still going to have to do some work on the rendering, but that's neither here nor there. The other big thing I did off stream was I did a pass on the animation. Now, this isn't all done, but I will play it through. You can see the old version of the tome. You can actually see a very pixelated version of the tome that I brought in from the original sprite, and then here's the rendered version that's part of the background. You can see they're very different colors, provided you're not colorblind or something. It's definitely more accurate now with the new rendering that I did, but yeah, I still need to do some work on that. Anyway, I'm going to play the animation real quick, and then I'm going to dive back in. I will say that, as I mentioned yesterday, I'm trying to... I don't even know if this showed up in a video. I do love the irony. Maybe I can pull it up real quick. Where is it? Nope, not there. Hold on. Nope. That is the stream. Here, if you look on my YouTube channel real quick, you can actually see it's like... Oh, where'd they go? There was like 3 videos... Oh, maybe it's under the live section. Yeah, 3 videos that are like, I'm back, baby, nothing's gonna stop me, and then the internet stopped me, but which I think is very funny. But anyway, as I was saying yesterday, as I mentioned yesterday, I was mentioning that this is going to be a lot less chatty of a stream. I want to focus more on getting the animation process done and not having the streams be a hindrance and slowing me down. I say as I've been speaking for almost 3 minutes straight instead of getting to the nitty-gritty. But that's just a preamble to let y'all know I might not be reading messages as carefully as I usually do, so forgive me. I really need to focus on getting this product done. So let's see what I did yesterday, or between today and yesterday afternoon.
Just water for us. Tap water.
Can you not tell our mission to everyone we meet? Or are you trying to make it easier for the spirit to kill us?
But we need to find the old hag so we can defeat the spirit.
No, we need to avoid the spirit. If he gets me, he'll be even more powerful. But you know that! You literally just said yourself!
But I need the old hag to get rid of this curse. I want to stop transforming into a demon.
And I want to turn back into a human.
And I want pizza!
Hero, just... here, go play at a game or something.
This might be a long shot, but there's my alma mater, Architecnia University. They might have some info on the old hag.
I still don't approve of this.
How would we get there?
There's a bus line that runs directly to the campus.
Stop ignoring me!
Well, it's the best lead we've got. Better get moving.
Uh-oh. Where did Hero run off to?
Hero, we're catching the bus. It's time to go.
Oh, but I'm up! Or down. Maybe. Just one more hand.
Now!
Ow, 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 ow!
And that's basically it. As you can see, there's definitely still a ton of work to do. There's no reality where I get through all of this today, but I do want to put some more work against this animation. And now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I should bring in this stuff, what I have so far, into DaVinci, start piecing it together and getting a feel for it. Yeah, let's do that. Let me put some background music on. Audio levels look good. Okay. Yeah, this, a couple of things. First of all, I noticed that the internet is much more stable now with this Ethernet cable running through the living room. Second, I'm hoping that my audio doesn't cut out. DaVinci likes to do this thing where it like hijacks your audio device because I'm using a Bluetooth headset. The other thing I was remarking on was that how... Hey, Lazily, how you doing, man? Nerd ass. That's Captain Nerd ass to you. One thing I'm remarking about this this workflow working in Sprite is it's so much faster than what I was doing before with RPG Maker. So I think taking the time to spend money on this and learn this process and make the change was totally worth it, because even though the whole episode's running behind, I just feel like the animation process goes so much faster. Okay, what do I do? Let's export this animation without the storyboard or the background. Shit, do I need the foreground? Trying chess again. You know, I learned to play chess once, and I never really got super comfortable with it. Okay, so there's a few elements that I need to consider. 900 ELO, what does that mean? So I've got a few elements that I'm kind of dubious about taking. There's the character lighting layer, which all it does is it's just a duplicate of the background to help tie the characters to the space. And then there's this foreground element, which is literally just the table. I should probably take all of this. Oh my god, that looks horrible. Let me clean that up before I take it. Matchmaking ranking. How do you determine? How do you put like your matchmaking ability and quantify that numerically? Oh yeah, the club jams. I feel like I'm back in my 20s. This is a trick I learned last time. If I just get the line tool and just use a transparent color, it's a really nice way to erase. Interesting. So it's okay. So it's just basically just tracking how many games you win. But like I'm saying, how does that quantify numerically? Like, is it one game equals 1 point, or is it like how many points you win by? Sorry, I used to be a game designer, so I guess I'm technically still a game designer, but these things intrigue me. I don't want these dark pixels. I actually don't like that at all. It was really hard to tell what to take before when I was cutting this table out, but now that I'm seeing it without the background, it's a little bit more clear. I can actually see some black in there. I don't want this, or this, or this. Actually, you know what I should do? Oh, I'm still on the erase tool. Fuck. Back on the line tool. And at least this way I know. Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be good enough. Good enough for government work, as my dad used to say. But he still says it. Okay. Save. And so I need to export... Fuck. I need to export the animations of just the characters, and then the table, and then the lighting, all as separate exports. Fuck, man. I'm going to have to do some file management. Alright. I'll read that in just a moment. Just don't want to forget what I'm doing. Yeah, there's so much crap in here. Ugh. Well. Oh, wait, I'm just exporting GIFs. Duh. Okay, so I don't need to really clean out files anyway. I just gotta be careful with naming them. 600 yellow, my opponent is 700 yellow. If I win, I get 80 yellow. Maybe if I lose 20. If my opponent wins, he gets only 30, but if he loses, he'll... Jesus, that sounds really stress-inducing. Alright, can I just hide these layers? And I'm going to need to replace the kids, but just for now, I just want to see the animation doing its thing. Export as GIF 100. I think 100. Let's try with 100. Let's see what happens. I could raise this up to like 10 times the size, because remember, this is a 120 by 67 canvas, but let's see what happens if it just scales up. Does it go all blurry, or does it keep keep everything all nice and pretty? All right, so V4 dash thinking characters. Yeah. Sorry, just making sure that's all. Let's just not overthink it. Oh, is this saving in the right? We'll see. Animated loop. Nope. Okay. Did that actually save in the right place? It did. All right, so now I can go back to DaVinci. You're playing enough games to stable out. Because you will be playing against people similar. You know, the amount you win or lose is less. Interesting. I do love that the idea of competitive chess playing has ranked matchmaking, like we're in a Call of Duty server. No, not storyboard. I want this. So, GIF 02. Let's backspace. Let's go to the media pool. And let's go to animation. I'm going to drag this bad boy in. And I'm going to have to get rid of some of these older ones eventually. Let me make sure I don't accidentally... What is this? Oh, interesting. Let's just put this... Okay, so it is roughly the same length. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, that looks awful. Blech. Okay, let me re-export that. Good to know. Export as... And then, let's see. So 10 times would be 1200 by 670. Well, let's start that with 1,000. Export, overwrite, yes. Okay. Player is 2600 or something. I have had an AI evaluate some of my games. Nice. Dude, this is why you can't trust AI. Is what new? The emoji, the anime trash emoji. Yeah, I put that in maybe a month or two ago. I did all the emotes at once, so it should be. It's not that new. Media offline. What? Bitch, what? Wait. So did that just corrupt the file? That's annoying. I should be able to... There's a way to do it. To relink the media. Is this it? Change relink selected clips. Oh, for Christ's sake. Why did it go to the scratch disk folder? Come on, man. Come on, man. Naniga kana. I need to really reorganize these folders. This is so bad. Best chess engine. Did that work? Oh, it crashed. Wonderful. I would be much more frustrated if I'd actually lost something. I should have probably given them an actual useful crash log, but I'm feeling sassy. I was wrong though about my game. I had best chess engine analyzed the game. It said I was doing so many moves that they were absolute best. The chess engine. Sorry, trying to multitask. Oh, shit. When you hit the delete button, it ripple deletes, which moves all my stuff, and that's not what I want. Excuse me. Moves are absolutely the best. Chess engine is able to beat the greatest player of the... Huh, interesting. Actually playing out of my mind. Oh, thank you. Yeah, my face exploded. Dude, I have a brutal sneeze like every few hours. But no, that's dope that the best chess engine is... You said that was the way it was before? That was your best game, and now you've fallen on hard times? Animation. Alright, I'll bring that back in. That is interesting that it crashed. I wonder why that is. I mean, how long was that between the, like, your God game and then now? Maybe you're just rusty. Let's have a little bit more room. Alright, that looks much better. Okay, so by 1,000 is... Okay, so export by 1,000. Good to know. 2 years ago. Yeah. No, dude, I think you're just rusty. Okay. Let's change this to a spray. Characters. So there's a background track. This is storyboard info. I don't think I even really need this anymore. No, I really don't need this. I should just get rid of this layer. I'll keep the storyboard layer because that'll be good for timing. Yeah, I'm being trepidatious, but damn it, I did it again. Backspace. I should maybe get into chess. I need to exercise my brain more. I don't really need this guides layer either. Instead of deleting it, I will repurpose it, actually. I'll call this... Shite. Let's just call this foreground. And I'm going to need a separate lighting layer at some point, but for now, let's just export the table. Foreground. And I don't need any of the characters, I don't think. Let me... Oh, I already saved it. Okay, cool. So let's hide the characters. What the fuck is that? This is also really out of date as of this morning. Your behoove, bitch. I mean, it did crash on me, so I might have lost my touch. Export as 1000%. All frames. Selected frames. Let's change it to... Oh, by the way, Lazily, don't think I forgot about the sandwich stream that I was supposed to do. I actually did set up to go do that, and this is partially why I haven't streamed in so long, is because I set it up. I was actually in the process of making my own sourdough. Like, I was making sourdough bread from scratch, and the whole thing... Oh, God, you have a new sandwich. The whole thing completely fell apart because the measurements I got online were actually inaccurate. So I was like, oh my God, I just wasted, like, I don't even know how much. I wasted like 4 cups of flour, all this sourdough starter. Oh shit, I forgot about this. This doesn't extend. Motherfucker. But yeah, tell me about your new sandwich. Why does there shit behind his ear? What is going on? Fuck, man. Okay, let me duck go something real quick. How to extend a clip in DaVinci Resolve. AI, come to my rescue. To extend a clip, use the trim edit mode and press T key. Clicking on the, then click and drag on the. So you use the trim tool to extend it. What's the trim? Is that dynamic trim? Trim edit. All right, let me go actually read that a little bit more carefully. Extend a clip from DaVinci Resolve, use the trim edit mode by pressing the T key or clicking on the trim edit icon. Okay, then click and drag on the clip to the length. Click and drag on the clip to lengthen it, which will push forward in clips. That's what I thought I was doing. That's not. Nope. Maybe the dynamic trim is what I need. No. Trim edit mode. Wait. Click on the clip. Trim mode. And click and drag. It's not working. I'm very frustrated by this. I just have to watch this. Hold on, let me pause my music. I mean, that sounds interesting. It definitely sounds like stoner food. I feel like mixing sweet and savory is a pretty controversial take, but let me see real quick.
Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can extend a clip in DaVinci Resolve. So for example, we have all of these clips and I want to change the duration of this one. You can go ahead and double click it, and now you will see that it has 16 seconds of the clip. If you want to go ahead and cut it, all you have to do is hold on this timeline, click I, and then choose an option where you want to cut it.
Setting an in and out point, yeah.
And now you can go ahead and drag this portion of the video somewhere where you want it to be, just like so. Now, if you want to go ahead and extend one clip, you can go ahead by dragging it like so, but now as you can see, the other clip is also affected. So that doesn't fit us. What you need to do is go ahead, click on this button, trim edit mode, and now you can go ahead and make it like so, and now the other clip is unaffected. And that's basically it. When you select, for example, a clip and
no, this is
drag it
not
with this button, you increase the video by, for example, here 2 seconds, 4 seconds, 5, and so on.
Wait. Shit.
It when you select, for example, a clip and drag it with this button, you increase the video by, for example, here 2 seconds, 4 seconds.
Oh no, she's just untrimming it. I see.
That's how you can extend a clip.
That's not extending a clip. That's just uncutting it. Ugh, Jesus Christ. Change clip duration, maybe. Oh wait, I saw one that was like extend the frame. God, I hate how all this shit shifts around every time you click on it. Never smoked, sniffed, injected, or whatever else to get high. Joke's on you.
Hey guys.
Rotisserie chicken actually is a drug in many states. I'm fucking with you. Sup, Obsidian? Hopefully the stream's a lot more stable this time. Sorry about yesterday.
My name is Elijah, and in today's tutorial I will show you how to extend a frame or freeze a frame in DaVinci Resolve 18. So this is my clip, as you can see, and we want to freeze frame somewhere here in the middle, so let's say right here. You have to select your clip, go over here to this Fraser tool, click on it, then cut your clip where you desire to freeze or extend your frame. Then click on this mouse, drag this clip further away so we can get some place here, and then get your left click on the keyboard, just left arrow. You can zoom in by pressing Option and scrolling on your wheel, on your mouse. Then click on this Fraser tool again, cut it right here, and then you have only one single frame, as you can see here. Then press A or click on this mouse, it's the same, and click on it, right click, and then go over here to change clip speed, as you can see. Click on that, and here select this freeze frame. Select it.
Okay, that's kind of what I figured he was gonna do. That's probably just, I'm just gonna do it that way instead of trying to force this to work like Premiere. Just goes to show you, y'all. If you fall in love with somebody, you can't force them to be something that they're not. Just but you entered right before. Yeah, sorry, Lazily. It's probably a good thing you didn't raid me because yesterday's stream was an absolute disaster. You just came back from the front lines. I assume you mean what's it, Helldivers? But let's Lazily, if you want to raid me now, you can you can do that. How do I? Here we go. Where is it? But yeah, glad the stream seems a little bit more stable this time. I don't know why all of a sudden everything was freaking the fuck out. No, damn it. Where is the clip duration? Still working on someone liking you back. Yeah, you can't force that, dude. Coming back from serving some fried calamari. Oh, here we go. Clip duration. God, I'm fucking blind. Frames. 24? Oh. So that's 1 second. Here, let me try that again. 120. And then I can presumably, oh god. That's disorienting. So let's pull this to the front. So I only need it till about, there. Okay, so far this is working. Oops. Oh god, the frame by frame is going to be annoying. Well, do I need to break this up into foreground and background? I could just have the foreground be part of the character's layer. But that doesn't look too bad. My day's been good, Obsidian. It barely started, honestly. I had to run to the store to get an Ethernet cable to make this whole thing work, but hey, as long as it's working. Lazily, please don't joke about that. That's not okay. Come on, we're all adults here. Please don't be weird. Okay, let me see. I see I'm having a good day. Yeah, thank you. We'll see how it goes. I haven't eaten yet, so I should probably fix that at some point. What the fuck? Why are they popping in the background? What the fuck? Oh no. What the fuck is that? You see that? They're like teleporting around. That's not good. Why the fuck is that happening? Is that real or am I... Okay, I don't think it's real. I think that's just because the footage is not rendered and DaVinci is freaking out. I don't even know if that's showing up on stream, but every once in a while you can see, like, behind them. Yeah, that's not right. But I think that's just a glitch. DaVinci is, like all editing programs, is glitchy as fuck. I like this music. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Okay, let me think about this. It'd be a lot easier for file management if, in this case, the characters... My OCD wants them to be on separate layers in this program, but I really don't get any benefit from that unless I wanted to zoom them in or move them around, which I'm not planning on doing unless something goes wrong. Let's just try to put them on the same layer for now. Nice. Though the lighting will probably need to be on its own layer. Oh, man. Go back. I think this looks pretty good. Still need to... Well, do I even need... I don't even need to export the lighting. What the fuck am I talking about? I've got everything in here for it. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Here is what I'm going to do. Yep, City, if you want to share what's going on in your book, go for it, man. Oh, yeah. Okay, here's what... Sorry, I lost the plot for a second. I'm going to take the foreground, and I'm going to extend that bitch out as far as I need to go. Yes, queen. Yes. Bless up. Yes, queen. Yes. Slay, 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 slay. Bless up, queen. God, this is a lot longer than I thought it was. I'm really glad I didn't do that the whole time. Okay. And then I'm going to need... Oh, interesting. Do I re-export the background for this angle? Or do I just move everything around? Am I religious? That's a good question. I believe that there is a higher power. I just don't believe in Christianity in particular. I believe that there is something else out there. I believe that there's elements to nature that are too complex and work together too well to not have some kind of intelligent design behind it. I just don't believe in a big Caucasian man with a white beard in the sky. That just doesn't jive with me. And also, I have qualms about Christianity. Oh, actually, I guess you said you said am I religious, not specifically am I Christian. My bad. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. A lot of my family's religious, so and specifically Baptist, so I kind of jumped to that conclusion. But no, myself, I'm pretty. I hate using the word agnostic, but that's probably the closest word you can use for it. I believe that there is something else out there, but I believe it's beyond human comprehension, and science or religion can't really answer it properly. Transport to a castle. Transported to a castle. Okay. Sorry, hold on 1 second. I'll be back in 5 seconds. I'm going to go sip some coffee. I lied. I also got some cheese curds. Your mom has the same view? Awesome. Glad to hear I get along really well with your mom. Yeah, man. The problem that I run into a lot with, especially modern religion, is just the idea of this is the like this Bible, this book, or the Quran or the Torah or whatever. This is the irrefutable word of God, but it was printed in a factory. My favorite kind of coffee? I'm still on that journey. I've been taking a lot of the store brand Sprouts coffee. Oh shit, hold on. Wait, what? Oh, fuck. No, I forgot. I scheduled a gaming session today. Oh my god. Okay. We're not gonna panic. We're gonna think this through really fast. Did I not fucking write this down? Sorry, I'm checking my schedule. This might be an actual disaster. Hold on. I didn't write it down. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry, to answer the coffee question, I've been drinking store brand from Sprouts. It's been I like the Italian roast blend, and I just have that as a drip coffee. It's aight. It does the job. I prefer to go to smaller, more artisan coffee makers. Like there's a one at the farmer's market, but it can be a little pricey. That's good because I start reading the Bible on stream before I go to bed. I'm not going to be one to push the... Good. Please do not... feel free to preach your beliefs, but please don't push religion on anybody. I feel like that's not cool. I'm so sorry, guys. I need to figure this out real quick. Fucking shit. Maybe I can stall them for an hour and at least get like a 2-hour stream out of this. Are you fucking kidding me? I can't believe I didn't write this down. can't believe I forgot about this shit. And just buy a Hispanic brand for Café de Leche. Café de Leche con pan francis. I don't know pan francis, but I mean Hispanic coffee. I fucks with that. Okay. Sounds like we might be able to make this work. The Bush Christians were the ones who made me stop believing, so I would never blame them. Yeah, dude. I mean, one way to really get people on your side in terms of religion is fucking forcing them to believe what you believe instead of like being egalitarian and kind and open. It's like, no, believe what I believe because otherwise you're stupid. No, that's not fucking helpful for anybody. Fine, if you still pop into the streams because I've had good talks to people. You're good, lazily. Don't worry. I know what you mean. Yeah, I might join that. I don't mind a good. I don't mind a bad. Holy shit! I don't mind a good and fair religious discussion. Sorry, I'm also having 2 conversations at the same time. Actually, sorry, I'm having 3 because I'm talking to people on YouTube, on Twitch, and also with my friends on my text. So, bear with me. It's darker than the first. There was blood running on the wall, and there was even the scene where the person was being torn apart because. Keep forgetting to add at a lot of times. Rookie mistake. Yeah, no worries. English is a minefield and a hot mess. I've been being really, really lax about putting important shit on my calendars lately. And I keep thinking, like, I need to be more on top of that. And case in point, it starts to bite me in the ass. Okay, where was I? That's really scary. I hate that, dude. That's really concerning. I've been a rookie for 20 years. Oh, Obsidian. It's something like super gory and brutal. I wonder, real quick, I'm going to check the... Here, actually, before I do anything, let me set a timer so I can keep track of the time. Alright. I'll reassess the situation in about an hour. I have at least an hour. I would like to go longer, but I don't want to keep them waiting too long. Yeah, just sprinkle in some racism and then you're already 50. I'm kidding. Don't do that. Jesus. What was I checking? I was checking the frame rate. I can't remember where that is. Shit. Preferences? No. Oh, ow. Lazily. Yes, I'm going to 20 chapters first started. So they're just ratcheting up the intensity as the series goes on. I can appreciate that. I've been watching. I just caught up with Jujutsu Kaisen recently, and in a similar vein, like The show starts off kind of hardcore, but not crazy. And then by the end, it's just like people are just getting mowed down by the dozens. And it's kind of shocking. Even for someone who's kind of desensitized to a lot of that. Does this gluten goober look like a raging racist? That's a lot of alliteration. Okay, I'm trying to find the fucking frame rate, but I can't remember where it is. View. Maybe it's under edit. No, it'd have to be under file, right? Project manager. Oh, project settings. Here we go. I think. Okay, I'm at 24 FPS. And I just remembered this doesn't export in static frames per second, I don't think. So if I do export... Yeah, there's no way to say, like, hey, it needs to be at a consistent frame rate.
Just water.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to, like, just be super, super sure that that glitchy stuff I saw with the characters in the background wasn't something real. I think it is just... Oh, you know, actually, there's an easy way to be sure about this. Mark in. Is mark out. And then I'm actually going to render it out. Because if this is fucked, then I don't want to spend too much time on it. Let's just call this sprite test. Here, HS sprite test. 10.8.25, whatever. Save. Add render queue. Encoder native. Yeah, that's fine. I think that's fine. All right, render 1. Let's render that out. And it's done. Sorry, I will check messages in just a second. It's just, if this is fucked up, then I've got a lot of problems I need to sort through. Editing. Let's watch it together. Shit!
Water for us.
Okay. That's really not good. That's extremely not good. Encounter was trying to sleep, but then encountered an armored statue hitting the weeping angel. Obsidian, cool, cool. You should apply alliteration ad infinitum, alternating as... I got nothing. That's really fucking bad. That's extremely bad. Why the fuck is it doing that? Wait a minute. It wasn't... Hold on a second. Hold on a second. It wasn't in the GIF. I checked the GIF, the exported version of this. You got this. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing this. Dude, it can never just be a simple workflow. It's always got to be fucking something. It's not there. What? Excuse me? It's only at the beginning.
Just water.
What are you doing? Creatures performing the concert are their special guests. That's a new one for me.
Just water.
Maybe it's because of the variable frame rate. Maybe it's the variable frame rate. So the issue is not in A sprite, and the issue is not in the GIF that was exported. Look at this guy. Hold on. Ugh, can you just play normally, please? Yeah. There's some funkiness in there, but it's not the same. I don't know if I brought this up, but the book series has songs in it, but right now there have been 2 songs. Yeah, you mentioned that. I think I mentioned that's kind of like Tolkien almost. I think you said they were kind of like poetry. Wait a minute. Real-time rescaling? Let's just turn all this off. Composite. I'm just going to turn off everything. Let's see if that makes it any better. Nope. It jumps back to the first frame. So in Premiere, there was a way to preview render. So like, what I have set up right now, shit. Actually, let me redo that. Like, you just throw footage into a timeline, and it will show you the footage, but it might be glitched out because of the playback. Because the video isn't rendered. No, that's just on that layer. What the fuck, man? So what you would do is you would render it out, and it would fix the footage, but it would eat up some space on your machine. Playback. Render cache? User. Okay. Marker. I would like to render cache. Render in place. Let's put it on H.264. MP4. H.264. Include video effects. Include fusion composition. Include color grading effects. Render at source resolution. Let's... Actually, before I do any of this, let me save. And let's... Damn it, I just had it. Render in place. I'm only rendering this one. Render. It opened up a file on the other screen for my scratch discs. It appears to be rendering. God, I hope this works. God, I hope this fucking works. Whoa. Why do I have a... Okay, that didn't work, and it broke my transparency. Good thing I saved. Oh, that's interesting. It's breaking in different ways. Okay, render in place. Reset fusion composition. Render cache color output. Wait. Cache fusion output? No, that shouldn't be it. Fusion is like their compositing tool, so that's not what I'm thinking about. Render cache. What is render? Let me look at this again. Coding profile. After the constant finish, welcome to special guest, specifically telling. Not surprised that it turned saying it would have been a shame if they didn't. So it's setting up for a frame handles. Oh, so it's setting up for a big, dramatic head-to-head. I think Obsidian. Maybe it's because MP4 doesn't. Let me try putting it on high. Let's see what happens. I don't have high hopes for this.
Water.
Yeah, it's still fucked up. This is extremely bad, and I don't know how to fix it. What if... Here's a hunch. What if I go back to the project settings? Project settings. And I put the frame rate at 60. I don't... Frame interpolation. Oh, hang on a second. Optical flow is not what I want. Motion estimation mode. I don't know what these do enough, but I have a hunch that these also might be not helping.
Just water.
Oh, that fucks everything up. That's very wrong. All right, never mind. Back to 24. Damn, dude. Let me do some research. Conductor, as much as wanted kill kindling his god requested his presidency left. Right on, right on. Whoops. Resolve gifts skipping not skipping frames. Sorry. Everybody's texting me now. We should resolve gifts. Let's just try skipping. That's not how I would describe it, but that was weird. Some editing problems and solutions with GIF illustrations. No, it's just showing GIFs of the editing problems. That's not what I'm talking about. When GIF's not working. The cast left the back of the area. Old ballroom to continue exploring. When they left the ballroom, they saw a corpse crucified on the wall and the blood running. Oh, damn. Shit's getting brutal. Low resolve, but full-time users have reported bugs in the software. I have a looping GIF I need to add to an edit for a video. I'm working on resolve. What was this? This was 6 years ago. Almost 7. Try to import it, it doesn't work. I've noticed the same problem with JPEG photos. They'll grab the project to resolve thing because its exact file will show up working in both Final Cut Pro X and Premiere Pro. But please address this black magic if anyone has experienced the same thing. JPEG or PNG still formats. Oh, wait. That's when they joined. No, when is this message from? That's what I really need. Okay, it's still like 5 years ago. Photoshop glitches and stutters somewhat. Does anyone know how to fix? Why are you not showing the actual issue? Stutters somewhat. Does anyone know how I can fix this? I can't figure out. In Photoshop and resolve. Stutters somewhat. Does anyone know? Okay, this might be where I need to be. JavaScript, the torment of kindling. Okay, they were important plot. A visceral response. Alright, there are 3 main suspects. Oh my god. Da Vinci and not having super smooth playback / export of GIFs. Okay, I'm onto something. Usually one of them or a combination. In no particular order. The frame rate of the GIF is measured in hundreds of milliseconds. Hundredths of a second is what they meant. Export a GIF. Might introduce jittery playback if exporting a GIF. Exporting FBX can't be measured as such. For instance, yeah, that's definitely the case with mine. Goes on for favorites. Something the GIF format can handle, and so most applications, when exporting, will round that number to something usable. Oh, and trying to scale the same total length of the clip, and so we'll round down the number. For some reason, limited frame rates allows also. Okay, I'm gonna keep this article up, but I have a feeling this is what my problem is. It's because, as mentioned before, its duration is not even. So this frame is 40 milliseconds. This one's also 40. Damn it! Not proving my point. This one's 50. So what I can do. Let me check something. Bro, what are you doing? Alright. Do I have handbrake? No, I do not. Okay. I'm gonna BRB for like 1 minute while I install this. So, sorry, bear with me for just a second.
Whoa! That's disgusting. What pervert?
Now hold on. Can't we talk about this?
What kind of sick pervert preys on innocent old women? You should be ashamed of yourself. Didn't your mother ever teach you blah, 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 blah?
Why are you all just believing her? You all saw what happened.
Clarabelle's right. Get him.
Yikes! Did I miss something? I don't think everyone in town was this crazy yesterday. Gotta find a better place to hide. I should be safe in here. some birthday this turned out to be. This has to be the worst day of my life. I mean, this has to be a test, right? Everything that happened is part of some crazy prank. They wouldn't really kick me out, right? I can't believe they would kick me out like that. Jeez, some friends those guys turned out to be. Maybe I could go home and reason with my parents. I'd have to get a real job then. Dang it. I want to be an adventurer! Oh, who am I kidding? I was never going to be an adventurer. I was stupid for even thinking that. Stupid. I guess this is my life now. And I can't believe that... What in the world? How is it getting dark so fast? Well, at least I can start a fire here. I guess this is home. At least for tonight. Oh! Better save! Oh, crap! I'm gonna freeze out here! I better get more wood! Wait... was that path always there before?
Whoa! What is this place?
Book.
Hey! Well, just what the hell do you think you're doing?
Who said that?
Put me down this instant!
Oh, no way. Previously, I'm Boken Homesick. Today is my 18th birthday.
Son, we just feel it's time that you learn to make it on your own.
I should be safe in here. Oh, who am I kidding? I was never going to be an adventurer. Wait, was that path always there before? A book. said that.
Put me down this instant.
Oh, no way.
Oh, yes way, you little twat. You hold in your hands the Tome of Tales. Do you have any idea what that means, mortal?
It means I'm going to get an exposition dump?
No! And fuck you! It means you are now the keeper of the tome. This dark burden is yours to bear, like so many before you, and...
Okay, sorry about that. That was a little bit more jumping through hoops than I anticipated. So this is a software I used a long time ago called Handbrake, and it's basically a video codec compressor converter software. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do, and I probably should have researched to see if this will even take GIFs, but my idea is to bring this in, to bring the GIF into... Okay, it does. Cool. And then now I can possibly put it on a standard frame rate. So the important thing is I need to make sure this is in the absolute highest quality I can possibly do. I don't even remember how to use this damn thing. Preset, here we go. Let's go 1280 by... Shit, and it has to be in 24 FPS. What's the size of it? Oh, yeah, that is the correct size. Okay, so it's already at the right size. Where do I set a custom scale? Oh, here we go. Let's see, orientation, crops to borders. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be exactly the same resolution, but I would like it to not freak out. Ah, here we go. So video frame rate 24 H.264 constant frame rate. Yeah, this is all starting to come back to me. You set it to placebo because it's the absolute highest possible quality it can possibly be. I also want to max out the encoder profile. This is going to be a huge GIF. Oh, speaking of which, I don't want it to be MP4. Video encoder. Can I make it a... Well, I guess it could be a video. I would almost prefer it to be... Oh. Just put the quality maxed out as well. Dimensions, fill, summary. Save as, let's make sure it's in the... I have no idea what that even is. Oh, that's from my mocap session ages ago. Like a year ago. That's funny. The cast asks guards what's going on, and they give vague answers, and it's long since the festival. Everything has been bad ever since the festival. That kind of reminds me of like, oops, that's the wrong file. I need to pay closer attention. Derp. It kind of reminds me of like the Red Wedding or something. Where do I want to save this? Animations. Boom, boom. Let's see what we get here. Save. Save in that location. Dimensions. Found dimensions. Yep, same as before. Automatic. Aspect ratio. No filters. I am going to do it as an MP4 because that seems to be my option. My only real option here. Multipass encoding. I actually don't know what those mean. But hopefully this fixes the issue. And hopefully the timing doesn't get too wonky. Oh man. Alright. Let's see what happens. Start encoding. And this is going to take another couple of minutes. Sorry. Be right back. Let me grab a snack while it's going. Oh, actually, it's almost done. Never mind. Never mind. Big 10 after all of that. Solid fixing broken parts. Interesting. What am I doing? What the devil am I doing? Oops. What even is that? Oh, that's that is actually homesick related. Okay. Why are there 2 videos in here? Oh, whatever. Oh shit, there's no transparency. That's not good. Fuck. I think WebM is technically a GIF format. Shit, I really need that transparency. Color space. I'll try with the WebM. This is concerning. This is a lot more finicky than I was anticipating. All right, let's give this a try. And it encodes much faster, of course. Oh. It's still going. Interesting. Still going. Alright, and it's done. Let's see how that looks. What do I open this up as? I'll just open it up as VLC. Okay, that's a white background again. That's not good. Maybe I can run it with Internet Explorer maybe, and it'll maybe display as no background, though I don't have high hopes. It opened on the other window. You can't see it, but yeah, it's still a white background. You're not missing anything. Can you? Oh my god, dude, this is so bad. I'm very nervous about this. This is really, really bad. Not going to deliver supplies. Yeah, it sounds like a D&D campaign. How to make an MP4 with transparency. Why does it keep doing that? Or does not support alpha channels for transparency. To achieve transparency, use... Oh, QuickTime. Alright, fine. Let's try that. What is... How does one even do that? Is it even possible? Is that a format or a... go back to MP4. I don't even know what this VP9 is. Wait, I just saw QuickTime a while ago, I thought. Oh, I can probably go to the presets. I might have it. Oh, come on, man. Professional. Matroska. Dude! Able to get through case, but killing slipped on the floor, hitting the crate, and touched nearby horns, both killing and creating a cat. Ran from the horde. This sucks, man. Yeah, I thought I saw a way. The Alchemist. I can't help but picture Edward Elric as the Alchemist. Dude, the universe is just fighting against this project. I actually... fuck. I haven't even been going that long and I'm burning out. I legit don't know what to do here. Wait. Or was it even Handbrake? Export as GIF? No. Support for Twitter. The duration of time is 1/4 to review the animation correctly. Oh, I see. Nope. This wasn't it. Maybe I'm thinking of DaVinci Resolve export having a QuickTime option. I don't know who that is, but the Alchemist is a woman. Oh, you've never heard of Full Metal Alchemist? Color, borders. Hang on. I don't know why I keep trying to fuck around with this. Does Handbrake export as QuickTime? No, I never heard of that before. I very, 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 very highly recommend Full Metal Alchemist. It is literally a masterpiece. Handbrake does not directly export files as QuickTime format, but it can create files in the M4V format, which is compatible with QuickTime. To ensure compatibility, you may need to adjust the settings to use additional conversion. Okay, let's try that. But it's still not giving me a transparent background. This is actually a fucking nightmare. We're just gonna have to figure out where to watch Full Metal Alchemist. I'm probably just going to watch it over the weekends. I mean, it's gonna be on your Crunchyroll. I think it might actually be on Netflix. There are definitely some more nefarious places you can download and watch it, but I'm not gonna risk getting in trouble by telling you where they are. You can certainly find them. I feel like I'm losing my mind. So why does it come in with a background, man? Because the video natively has a background, and if I want to get rid of the background, I have to do it in QuickTime, which this doesn't work for. What if... Oops. Can I change the frame rate of this? Maybe I'm, like, way overthinking this. Can I just change the frame rate of the clip? Damn it. Find a media pool. Here we go. Right click. It's gotta be like a properties or something. Clip attributes? Okay. Video frame rate. Why is it at 50? Office.
Water request.
No. And that's way worse.
Just water.
Oh, wait a minute. Also, the scene is... Wait, that doesn't make any sense. So I need to put the scene at... Ah, here we go. Project settings. Oh, it is at 24. So why? Dude, I don't understand what's going on. This was all working fine last time I tried this. And why does it all of a sudden have a background? Oh, never mind, it doesn't. Okay. You in the book, killing thought of a plan to look for a big one all because some of us running telling you off there. Right on. I have an idea of what's causing the jitteriness and the extra characters in the background. I just don't really have a great idea as to how to fix it. It's funny because I was just talking about how much better this workflow is. Here, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a snack while I think. While I think through my life choices. It just dawned on me that I'm stress eating. I mean, on the plus side, I figure out the what the stream is so laggy, but now I'm dealing with project issues. I legit don't know how to solve this right now. And I think the smartest thing I can do right now is not bang my head against it and move on to something else. I'm sure I'll find a solution to this eventually. I actually have to close this because I was fucking around with it. Don't save. I feel like the problem is solvable. The problem is that The fucking problem is that these softwares don't operate with frame rate the same way. I feel like the solution is to bring in a third-party software. Maybe there's like a GIF program that I can bring in and like squish this down to a consistent 24 FPS. 2 guards, Sammy and Boris, come back. Unfortunately, killing with way too focused on the plan to hear them. Yeah, he's that type of character. I don't want to spend any more time on the animation stuff until I've solved this issue. I mean, the workflow generally works. It's got some artifacting that I need to figure out. I think what I'll do is off stream I'll find some kind of GIF program so I can get this to a consistent 24 FPS. And in the meantime, let's go back into DaVinci. And I'm just gonna... Fuck, man, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work on some of the background stuff, because at least that's not gonna get fucked up, I hope. Where are we at? Did I lose my foreground?
Just water for us. Tap water.
Damn, the timing's all fucked up. Did it save the... Hang on. Shit. Did I actually fuck everything up? Hold on a second. There was a way to see... Find a media pool, right click, and it was like clip attributes. Alright, it's back to 50. That's good. Gotta dip now, adios. Alright, man. Thanks for hanging out. See you another time. Oh, man. This is so inconsistent.
We can stop the spirit and return to normal. Can you help us?
I can start by taking y'all's order.
The timing's off for some reason.
I can start by taking y'all's order.
What the fuck? Why is the... Good luck. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I really need it. I'm a little concerned as to why the timing of the audio is off now when I didn't touch that shit. Whatever. I'm just gonna have to fix it another time. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this background and I'm going to bring in something cool. Yeah, on the plus side, there is some cool stuff that I can show off that I got. At first it was working and then it wasn't working, and now I think I've actually got it in a good place. This is a folder literally called Milk. So what I did and what I'm going to... Here, let me show off. I did this swirling pattern, which uses... I made a video where I explain how this whole thing works, but basically it's just a little bit of chemistry, very, very basic grade school chemistry, where you mix milk and soap, and then you add some dye to actually give it like a really trippy, swirly effect. And I'm going to find one where... Whole milk, take 3. Oh, that's no good. So you see the glare in the background? That's completely useless to me. I need... Oh, that's much better. So this is the effect that I'm going to be putting behind Hero in this opening sequence. Maybe not this one in particular. Let me scrub through. Yeah, it's trippy, right? The fun part was my, ooh, look at that. The fun part was my, I did this while everybody was gone, and then my roommate came back while I was, like, wrapping this up. And it's just me in the garage with a bowl of milk, just, like, swirling it around with a whole, like, camera rig in front of it. But hey, man, that's indie, that's DIY. I just love watching. After a while, I found myself getting really hypnotized by it and just watching it like evolve and swirl. Dude, look at that. That's so cool. While I was doing this, I couldn't help but think about something like Jupiter. Yeah. That's going to be really cool in the background. It's like staring at a nebula. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I was going for. The really tricky part was that I had a very limited amount of milk, so I I had to keep reusing it a bunch. But it's kind of interesting. It's almost like how you first get into painting, you have to sort of like get used to how the medium behaves and how the canvas behaves and how it moves around. This is a similar thing where it was like, I was like, okay, at first it just seems like chaos, but you can kind of control it. You can kind of direct it. I mean, you can't, sorry, control is the wrong word. You can kind of get it to do generally what you want, but it is still like its own animal. And sorry, I'm not just showing these like a vacation slideshow. I am legit trying to find a good one to use. Oh, I think this is a good one. I remember there was one where I put some on one, I put some in the middle, then I put some on another side, and then I put some on the other side. And I remember thinking at the time, like, oh, this looks really good. I also started blowing on it. As you can see. All right, maybe this wasn't it. Maybe this was it. Ooh. Yeah, look at the stuff in the middle. It does kind of do this breathing thing where, like, at first it's all moving outward, but then it reaches this breaking point where all of a sudden it reverses and starts collapsing in on itself, which I thought was really interesting. Oh, yeah. The other was able to find a penguin in the hall and just entering a carpenter grab them by the scruff of their neck and look at all the parents give their children when their parents when they're up to something. Yeah. This one's okay. I'm surprised at how many takes I was able to get out of this. Wait. I'm trying to remember, there was like one really, really good one. I think I even said in the video, like, oh, that was good. Ooh, hold on. You can hear me fiddling in the background. Ooh. Oh, you can hear me. You can hear me say that. Wait, let me play that again. How long is this? Am I gonna say it? Come on, Chris. I don't know why I whispered it. That is really cool. I might go with this one. And it comes back into itself. And it breathes out again. I'm definitely going to have to speed these up. Because the sequence it's part of is literally like 30 seconds. Oh, look at that. I'll have to cut the bubbles off. Before a banquet door locked behind the cast mini boss fight where one of the many creatures roaming the castle. Cool. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Yeah, this might be the one. I wonder if this is where my roommate turned on the washing machine. Because I was in the garage the whole time doing this. Oh my god. Yeah, I think this is the one. Holy shit, look at this shit. It's so cool. And then it just goes to nothingness. Almost like all of us in our universe. Okay, let's take this one. I think I can probably... I hope I can rotate this. Wait a minute. Can I edit this before I bring it in? I definitely don't want it to be in portrait mode. Open with... photos? There should be a way to rotate this. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to do it. I'll just do it in here. Boom, boom, boom. It's got its own audio. I don't want that. But whatever. I've got to be very careful not to overwrite something. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll be smart about this. An alarm went off telling me that I need to wrap this up soon. Can I get them into a mess and get them out of this mess by having constantly creature underneath chandeliers. That sounds like a video game. It really does sound like you say, like a boss fight. Can I? There's a way to unlink clips, I think. Oh, here we go. Ah, shit! It does the thing again. Backspace. Okay. Now. Here, I'll just rotate it now. Whoa! Nah, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, here we go. I want to line that up to exactly -90. Though it doesn't matter if it's perfect because it's... Oh, actually, you know what? There's a slight bit of perspective. I might be able to fix that as well by just doing that. Now, let's zoom it in so it takes up the whole background. Nudge it over a little bit. Let's zero this out just to see what it looks like. It definitely needs a little bit. Just so it's kind of even. Okay. Zoom in a little more. And then what I'll do, so now we've got just a screen full of swirly shit. It looks really cool. For now, and this is definitely not going to be the final version of it, but for now, I'm just going to change the duration to be... Didn't mean to do that. See. Oh, it's about 30 seconds. Yeah, it's about 34 seconds. I'll just bring it down to 30. That should be plenty. Clip duration. Oh, it's at 16 minutes. I want it to be at 30. Now, how does that look? It's going to look stupid. First of all, it didn't even do 30. It did 3. After they beat the boss 50 going to settlements, we were waiting for the outsiders last month. They're careless of years. Wait. You know, settlement has enough to last. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I forgot about the settlement management aspect. Change speed is what I wanted to do. Okay, I think what I have to do is... Why is that not changing? Do I have numlock on? What? Why is that not... What's going on? That was in the Bacon Hall, so it's kind of like entirely this book is Pac-Man reference. Nice. Why can't I... That's odd. It won't let me change the clip duration. That's fun. I guess I'll just keep... I can adjust this number. I want it to be exactly... Come on, man. Let me change it. Oh, can I change it now that I've turned off stretch to fit? Alright, cool. That's not what I wanted to do. Thank you. Change clip speed. Let's put it at 2000. Oh, is that the max? Great. I guess it's supposed to be on a mission to finalize an alliance with another settlement, but I won't be able to read until after next Monday. Why not? Why can't you keep reading? Alright, it's a little longer than I want it to be, but let's see what this looks like. I mean, that's okay. I'll have to cut out the frames where I'm reaching over and shit, but... No, that's actually really dope. I like that. Because the streamer that I read the book with is currently off visiting family, so I'm restraining myself from spoiling the story. Oh, I forgot that you were reading this along with somebody. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut out the frames where my hand reaches in, but I'm very happy with how this was coming out. Finally, something's working. Unfortunately, it's not the bulk of the animation. Where's the background? Ah, it's all the way up there. I'm just worried about accidentally overwriting something. So let me just roll this back. Oh, and I can just... That was weird. Thought I saw something different. Yeah, this one's fucked up too, man. Great. I gotta figure out a solution for that. But now we got all this cool stuff in the background. Nice. Fortunately, we can't quite... Well, I can try and play it. Let me save. Fortunately, we still don't have an author because... I have the author because both of these books have the author's name ripped out. Oh, it's like a pseudonym or something. Ah! Close timeline. Alright, so what happens if I take the trippy stuff and I apply an effect to it? I would like to invert this. I could also pixelate it. No, on the page that should have the author's name, it's ripped out. Oh, you mean in your copy? Or do you mean just in general? It's false color. Ooh, that's trippy. Alright, but not the quite type of trippy I'm looking for. I just literally want to invert the colors. Mosaic blur. Yeah, I can make it pixelated. I think that would look stupid. Filters. I don't know if there are more books, but for now, the 2 books that I do have, the series name is written out for some reason. Interesting. Maybe they wanted to be anonymous. Oh, here we go. Invert color. Oh, look at that. That looks fucking cool. Let's go. Oh my god, that's so much better than I could have imagined. That actually looks really fucking dope. Wait, I'm gonna try to play it back. It's gonna be... The animation's gonna be all fucked up, but... Oh, and it's trying to play a video at a 2000% speed. It does look like space. I wonder if it looks too much like a nebula. Let's render in place and let's see if it works this time. MP4, blah 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 blah. Render. Scratch disks. Ooh, yeah, this one's going real slow. Alright, so there was actually some success today. That's good to know. How long have I been going? I've been going for... Oh, actually, at that exact moment, it's been 2 hours. So, I'm going to go for a little bit longer. Actually, while this is rendering, let me check in with my homies. It's 4 p.m. I shouldn't keep them waiting too much longer. And I mean, worst case scenario, I should be streaming tomorrow as well. Today's Wednesday, right? Yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. I want to see this. Let me look at my list of shit that I want to do. Well, I did one thing. I actually did quite a bit today, but none of it was successful. Look for new... For option for getting gifts. Sorry, I'm just taking some notes. 224 FPS constant. Alright, I've got another 10-ish minutes. So let's take a look at what this looks like. I'll even pause my music, even though the visuals are going to be all fucked up anyway. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, that glare, I was super worried. That's actually not glare. That's food dye. That's food coloring in the thing. And I was really worried about it, and I was going to have to like rotoscope it out. But it just kind of looks like a star. I might actually like put some additional glare over it and see if that makes it look better. Let's see.
My name is Hero. When wandering the woods, I found a magic book called the Tome of Tales. There's this evil spirit trying to use the tome to take over the world. He's already cursed.
You can see my hand in there.
Toshi, changing their bodies forever. But if we find the old hag with 13 teeth, we could stop the spirit and return to normal. Can you help us?
I can start by taking y'all's order.
And the timing's all fucked up. Okay. I don't hate that. I'm kind of with that. It definitely needs a lot of work, and I need to fix this GIF nonsense. And the timing somehow got messed up here. I don't know how. Actually, let me take a look at specifically the storyboards. Let me just hide the backgrounds. I'm curious if it's just the project timing got fucked up somehow.
A magic book called the Tome of Tales. There's this evil spirit trying to use the tome to take over the world. He's already cursed my friends, Chitoge and Toshi, changing their bodies forever. We find the old hag with 13 teeth.
It's kind of quiet.
We can stop the spirit and return to
I'll have to fix that later.
Can you help us?
I can start by taking y'all's order.
Yeah, the whole timing's just messed up of the storyboard. That's super weird. Okay. I don't know how that happened, but whatever. That's an easy fix, I guess. I must have hit the delete key at some point. It just moved everything over. Ugh. I was gonna say maybe I should fix it now while I'm thinking about it. But with the gifts, with the sprite gifts being all fucked up, it almost kind of seems pointless. Like I need to solve that problem first, and then timing shit can. Dude, I'm so happy with that. Oh, can I add a lens flare? Oh, that might be dope. Hold on. Lens flare. Lens flare. Yo, let's go. Lens reflection. Can I add it directly to... Oh my god. No shot. Give us $300 and then you can add this effect. It's a limited unlock the latest set of amazing features. Oh, because it's the FX Lite or something like that. Oh, and that's why it has a watermark on it. Okay, I see your... For the love of liberty. I get their hustle. Are you going to take the watermark off my footage? Bro. Okay, Jesus. I was like, please don't tell me they just ruined my footage. I can just do a flare myself. I don't really feel like coughing up $300 when I'm unemployed for an effect that I could just make myself. Again, I do respect the hustle, but I don't really see it as a worthwhile value proposition for myself. I'll keep this up for now, and I'll look into those later. Trying to think if there's anything else that's worth my time that I can squeeze in really fast. Not really. I've got multiple backgrounds.
Yeah.
I'll have to fix the timing later. Paying $300 for a 30-second scene is not viable. 100%. How did I do this before? Change clip duration. Alright, hang on. Change clip duration. Let's go... Well, I gotta make multiple versions of it, actually. Oh my god, this is not workable. I'm gonna make a copy, just for curiosity's sake. I'm curious if I need to export multiple different versions of this background in different positions, or can I just reuse this? Actually, I take back what you just said. $300 for a 30-second effect is absolutely a good use of my money. Well, here's the other question. Was it the effect that I was using, or was it the number of effects I was using? Because there's already an effect on that. What happens if I put the lens flare on this guy? It's watermarked. Okay, that answers that. So I can only have one effect, one built-in effect at a time. I know it's a 30-second scene. It's not worth it. Well, honestly, I was joking. But joking aside, if I'm limited to literally just one effect per shot, as we just saw, that might be worth investing in, because if I can only just add the color effects to this but nothing else, then that's a serious handicap. I think it also said, I think it was a one-time payment, so at least it's not like they're charging me, you know, $10 a month for as long as I want to use it. But for now, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, that's not good. That's not gonna work at all. That is not gonna work at all. This is really not gonna work. No, there's no way that's gonna work. Okay, I gotta render out different camera angles for each character. We just have this as an option for later. Yeah, I'm not gonna pay it until I literally am like, it's holding me at gunpoint. I can't progress. It's like I need to do specifically this and specifically this, and I have to do it all within this tool. In which case, I can't, like, I just need to cough up the money. It's not a huge amount of money. I've already spent way more on this project. So if that's what it takes to get over the finish line and make it look good, whatever. But I'm not going to do that until I'm sure I need it. No, it's zoomed in too much. This is not going to work. I'm just going to have to render it out from different angles. But I'll keep this here as a reminder as to why I need to do that. Just ignore the white void on the side. What I'll have to do is I'll have to make a different camera in Blender. I'll have to make an... here's one camera. I just need to make a couple more for different angles of stuff. Cool. Okay. It has been a little over 2 hours. I was hoping to stream a lot longer, but this was totally on me. I didn't put in the schedule that I had a prior engagement today, so I'm not going to ditch out on them. I am going to cut this stream short, but I will be back tomorrow, especially now that I've got the consistent internet figured out. I can actually do stuff and stream, and it's buttery smooth. I only had 36 dropped frames this whole time. which is great. Yeah, see you, Obsidian. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna try this again tomorrow. Hopefully by then I will have a solution for the GIF jittering, because that is officially the biggest problem we have for this whole project. But I'm so excited for how this came out. This actually looks better than I could have imagined. This is exactly what I was looking for, with something really striking to open the episode. This is gonna go hard. This is gonna slap. I'm gonna be able to show up tomorrow because I have hang out with friends. Yeah, no worries. Again, I'm ditching the stream to go hang out with friends, so don't feel bad about not making it. Just if you can, I'll be here. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'm gonna tear down and I'm gonna save. Save the game, or save the project, and I'm gonna tear this down. But yeah, I'll catch you all in the next one. Later.
I would like to join you on your quest.
Well, guys, what do you think?